Hello, everyone, and welcome to class. My name is Carissa, and I'll be your teacher for this hour. So if you're ready, come on in and join me. We're going to talk about quantity tonight. So come on in, and let's go ahead and get started with our lesson. Okay, good. Hello, Elcio. Welcome to class. How are you doing today?
Hello. You woke up now?
Yeah, I'm awake. Yeah,
I
it's
thought
it's
that
it's
it's 9 o'clock in 9 p.m. in Brazil.
yes. Well, it is 8. Well, no, it's 6 p.m. here in Costa Rica. But
Ah,
it's dark now. So, yeah, so that's why you see the darkness, and that's why I'm trying to work on my lighting. All right, sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that gives me a little bit more light. Okay, very good. So 9 p.m. Wow, you must be tired.
no, I am taking a next class too. It's 10 p.m. I am excited to study English every day.
Well, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. It's great to have motivated students. That way it makes our job as teachers a bit easier when we have students who actually want to be here and want to learn.
Yes, I agree.
Very
And,
good.
and
So, mhm.
in my work, I watch the Verbling videos.
Okay, well that's good. It's nice that you're able to listen to some Verbling videos while you're at work. Um, well, in any time. That way, that will definitely help you to speak English more natively, more fluently in a shorter time.
Yes.
Excellent. The more exposure you have, the quicker you will learn. Great. It's great to have you back, Elcio.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and continue welcoming. Hello, Amauri. How are you today?
I'm a fine teacher, and you? How was your day?
You know, it was pretty good, pretty busy. Yeah, it's pretty busy, but some good things happened today, so that was really good. I'm full. I ate quite a bit today. A friend
That's great.
invited me for lunch, so I had lunch with a couple of friends, and then some other friends invited me for coffee, and then we went out and did some volunteer work today. So it's been a pretty good day today.
Very, very nice.
So tell me about your day.
My day was very, very quiet, and I watched the soccer, the World Cup in Brazil. Uh,
Uh-huh.
yes, I have a lot of. I have two bets. I think
Uh-huh. Pets?
wager,
Oh,
or
bets. Bets. Uh-huh.
yes, and I am worried about that because I am the leader in the bet. Yes, I am very, very happy because probably I will win some money.
I'm gonna win some money. Well,
Yeah,
okay, that's good. Good. So then you can share that money with us.
sorry.
I said then you can share that money with us.
Okay, I needed to think about it.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing any money, guys. Okay, well, very good. Well, thanks for telling us about your day, Amaury. Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's see. We've got Luis Antonio. Hello, Luis Antonio. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, Carissa.
Hi. How are you doing today?
No news is good news.
So you have no news today.
Yeah,
Okay. So you had a pretty calm day today, Luis.
uh, I had a normal day.
Okay. Good. Well, I don't know. Is normal for you, is normal busy or is normal quiet?
Everything routine.
Okay. Nothing new, nothing
Not
old, nothing
not
exciting.
special.
Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. Good. All right. Well, good. So I just want to welcome everyone. So for those of you who are thinking of coming into the class, please come on in and join us in the Hangout. We've got a good lesson planned for today. We got some great activities. So I'd love to have some folks come on in, and then that way we'll go ahead and get started. All right. Good. So we had a couple more students to join us. Hello, Ezequiel. How are you today?
Hi, Carissa. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. Doing pretty
Nice.
good. And so, Ezequiel, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm 23 years old and I'm from Argentina. I'm from Córdoba, but right now I'm living in Buenos Aires.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, it's great to have you here in class with us.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Very good. And I also see that we have Ebby. Is that correct, Ebby?
Yes, that's right.
Ah, good. I pronounced your name correctly. So, Ebby, welcome to class. Please introduce
Thank you.
yourself. You're welcome.
I'm Abby. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I live in Riyadh. I'm an interior design fresh graduate.
Okay. Okay, very good. Well, good. Thank you for joining us here in class, Evie. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. All right, let's welcome Tony as well. Hello, Tony. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. You?
I'm doing good, Tony. Glad to hear that you're doing fine. So, Tony, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm from Costa Rica. I living in Heredia, here in Costa Rica.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have something in common. I live in Costa Rica too.
Do you live in Costa Rica?
Yes, I live in Costa Rica.
Oh, cool. Where do you live? In San Jose?
No, I live in southern Costa Rica. Southern Costa Rica, very close to Panama.
I was born in close from Panama, in Punta Arenas.
Ah, okay, yeah, I know exactly where that is. I know exactly where that is. Wow, okay, well, what a small world.
Close from Paso Canoas, Panama, por ahí.
Ah, okay. I actually live closer to the other border, Rio Sereno.
Today in Costa Rica was a happy day because Costa Rica played in the World Cup.
Yes, yes. It was a pretty quiet day today. Costa Rica tied with the other team. So, yeah, it was pretty quiet today. No loud shouting and goals today, unfortunately.
Yes.
All right.
The last soccer match was crazy. All the people was in the street celebrating
Yep.
the soccer match.
Yep, that's true. Well, we'll see how Costa Rica continues to do in the World Cup. We'll keep watching.
Yes.
All right. Well, very good, Tony. Thanks for joining us here in class. All right. I want to welcome David. Hello, David. How are you doing tonight? David, welcome to class. How are you?
Hi, Carissa. I am doing well. And you?
I'm doing good. Great to have you back again in class, David. Thanks for joining us.
Good to see you. Okay.
Okay, good. We see. We also have, let's see. We also have Luo. Luo, welcome to class.
Nice to meet you, Carissa.
Nice to meet you too. Am I pronouncing your name correctly, Luo?
Yes. Yes, exactly right.
Ah, okay, Luo. Okay, so Luo, please tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from China, and I just woke up an hour ago, and I've tried to memorize some new vocabulary for half an hour. Yeah, just woke up. I mean,
Okay.
in the morning here.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay, well, very good. Well, thanks for joining us here. We're happy that you're now awake and ready for our class. Oh, good. All right, and finally, let's welcome Jubari. Jubari, is that the correct way to pronounce your name?
Yes, hello. Yes, Juvari. Juvari is my name.
Jubari. Okay, so Jubari, where are you
Hello?
from? Yes.
I'm from Venezuela.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I'm from
good.
Venezuela. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Giovanni, thank you for joining us. All right, guys, well, we have a full class tonight, so let's go ahead and get right into our lesson. Okay, as you read in the description, today we're going to talk about quantity in English. Okay, so we're going to start off by talking about a question. Okay, so when we say how many of something, okay, we want to know an answer could be countable nouns. Okay, countable nouns. So these are things that you can count. Okay, so the way that we form our sentences with this type of structure would be you want to put a number. Okay, and I'm going to type this here in the chat box. You want to put a number plus a countable noun. Okay, so for example, I could say 1 apple. Okay, so that's an example of a countable noun, 1 apple. I can also say 2 apples. Okay, this is very specific. I'm going to tell you a number of the things that I want, 1 apple or 2 apples. Okay, now if I say 1 of something, I can also use an article. I could also say a or an. Okay, so for example, instead of saying 1 apple, I can say an apple. Okay, I use an because apple begins with a vowel. Okay, all right, so this is useful, for example, if you just want to say a specific amount of something, for example, a car, a bus, a train, etc. Okay, so here is where you need to know singular and plural nouns. Okay, that's where that really comes in, and it's very helpful. Okay, now that's the simple version. Now let's talk about some other types of quantity. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that you can see a presentation that I've prepared for you. Just give me 1 second and I'll get that started. Okay, so everyone should be able to see the screen now.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's see. Let me have Elcio. Elcio, can you read what's on the screen for me, please?
Okay, how many? To answer, say a number plus a countable noun, like 1 cup, 2 bags, 3 tablespoons, 4 teaspoons, 2 sticks, 1 box.
Excellent. Okay, so basically, this is how we answer a how many question. Okay, all right. Let's talk about some things that we can measure or put in cups. Okay, the way that we do that, let me escape from here and move to our next slide. Okay, and again, I'm going to make that big. Okay, because we want to form a complete sentence, so let's try it this way. Okay, so let me give you an example. I can say, I need a cup of sweet peas. Okay, check the pictures on the screen. You'll see a can of sweet peas. Okay, I could also say, I need I said a cup, sorry. I need a cup of milk. Okay, so maybe I'm making a cake, and my recipe calls for a cup of. It can be a cup of anything, a cup of oil, a cup of water, a cup of flour. Okay, but look at the structure. Okay, I'm going to say a because I just need 1. I'm going to say the measurement, a cup, and then I need to say of something. This is the structure, a cup of something. Okay, the same thing works for bottles, cans, boxes, bags. All right, now let's try a couple of examples. All right, Amari. Okay, so what if I changed cup to bottles? Okay, can you complete that sentence for me? I need blank bottles of?
Who?
Amari.
Okay. I need a cup of tea. I need 2 bottles of oh my gosh, I can see. I can see. Okay. I needed 2 bottles of water. I don't know. I
Okay.
need I need cans. What does can mean?
Okay, cans are what you see here. See on the screen where it says sweet peas, sweet corn, green beans, tomato soup, tuna.
Ah, okay. I need 2 cans of sweet peas.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's try bags. Okay, so if we go to the grocery store, all right. I actually had some bags and I don't see it now. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's move to the next thing. All right, so on the screen, you can see a bag of something. Okay, Luis Antonio. Okay, look on the screen now and tell me what you see. A bag of.
Oh my God. This fruit, I don't know the name.
Okay. All right, that's a
Apple.
bag. Yeah, there you go. Good. Okay, a
bag of
bag. Yes, a bag of apples.
Yeah.
Good. A bag of apples. Very good. And it can be any fruit. Okay, a
Yeah.
bag of oranges, a bag of grapes.
Berries.
Berries. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's take a look at the picture that's next to the bag of apples on the left-hand side. Okay. Ezequiel, can you tell me what that is?
It's butter, but it's not a bag.
That's
It's
right.
a package of butter.
Okay. All right. Now that would be a stick.
A stick, yeah.
Right. So
Stick
that
of
would be
butter.
a stick of butter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now you can also talk about butter in ounces. Okay. If I'm not sure if you can see there on the picture, but it also tells you how many ounces of butter is
No.
there. Okay. You might not be able to see it, but on the packet it says 4 ounces. Okay. It also tells you the grams. Okay, so depending upon your recipe, it may say a stick of butter, or it may say 4 ounces of butter, or 113 grams of butter. Okay, so you just look on the stick of butter, and it'll tell you all of those measurements.
Nice.
Okay, very good. Nice job. All right, let's go to Evie. Evie, are you still with us?
Yes.
Okay, Evie. Okay, tell me what you see in the picture to the right of the bag of apples.
A cup of milk.
Good, a cup of milk. That's right. Okay, so it's actually a cup of milk, but also it gives you other measurements. Okay, at the top you can see that this is 8 ounces. Okay, you may not be able to see it because of the size of the picture, okay, but it's 8 ounces or it's a half pint. Okay, so these are other measurements, but you will also find them written right on the measuring cup. Okay, so the type of cup this is called a measuring cup. Okay, a measuring cup because it gives you the measurements of the liquid inside. Okay, let's talk about measurements for a moment, okay, because you'll need this if you are reading a recipe. All right, okay, I'm going to ask Tony. Tony.
Okay.
Okay, take a look at the measuring cup. Okay, you'll see some fractions. Okay, you see whole numbers. You see 2, 4, 6, and 8 on the ounces side. But on the pint side, okay, you see some fractions. Okay, down at the bottom, I wrote the fractions and how to say them in English. Okay, can you read what's at the bottom of the screen for me, Tony?
1.5.
Good. So that would be 1/2.
1/2.
Right. 1/2.
1/2. 1/3. 1/4.
Very good. Excellent job. Okay. Now I'm going to add Well, let's see. Can I add a slide? I don't think I can. Okay, just give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to add a slide, okay, because I want to practice a little bit, okay? So if we have, let's see, I have, okay, 2/3, 3/4. All right, very good. Okay, so I've put just a couple, I've put a couple of measurements here on the board, and let's see if we can read these. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's say that we're talking about cups. Okay. Let's say these are all cups. Okay, very good. And I'd like you to tell me, I'd like you to give me of something. All right, so let's see, let's practice this a little bit. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, beautiful. Okay, all right, very good. So Tony, all right, let's start with the measurement at the top. Okay, is everyone still able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so Tony, okay, the first measurement that you see, read that for me.
Read the first.
Yes, the very first one.
1 half cup of water.
Good, very good. So a cup, so we can say a cup and a half. A cup and a half of water. Okay, beautiful. Great job. All right, let's move down to the second one. Okay, Luo, can you take the second one for me?
Yes, 2/3 cup of milk.
Good. 2/3. Add an S at the end.
Thirds.
2/3.
2/3 cup of milk.
Very good. That's right. Okay, because it's more than just 1/3. Now you have 2/3. Okay, so that's where your plural noun comes in. Okay, very good. Great job, Luo. Okay, David. Okay, can you take the third one for me? David, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I don't know how to say. 3/4 parts cup of milk.
Okay, so 3/4. Okay, I'm going to type it here. 3/4. There it is.
Okay. 3/4 cup of milk.
Very good. Excellent job. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes, please.
Sorry, could be 3/4 or no?
3/4 cup of, yes, you could say quarters. So you could say 3/4 of a cup of milk.
Nice.
You're actually, you see, very good. Great question. Excellent job.
It's common in British English.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So depending upon who you're speaking with, all right, you could say 3/4 or 3/4 of a cup. That's true. Very good. Okay, let's go with the last one. Let's see. Let's go back to how about Luis Antonio?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you take the last one for me?
2 1/3 cup of olive oil.
Olive oil. There you go. Very good. Some people like to use extra virgin olive oil, and sometimes you'll see cooking shows and they'll say EVOO, extra virgin olive oil.
EVOO, yeah.
Yep, EVOO. Very good. Excellent job. All right, guys. So let's put this in practice. Actually, okay. Let's see if I can make this bigger.
Teacher?
Teacher.
Yes, please.
I have a question. What is the difference when I use cup or cups? Because I can see that in the first sentence said cups, and the other sentence said cup in singular.
Okay, I'm sorry. That should be cups. 2 and 1/3. Actually, it depends on how you read it. Okay, so if I just have like the whole number, okay, if I just say 2 cups, okay, that puts an S on the end. Okay, it depends on how I read it. Okay, so if I say 2 cups and 1/3 cup of oil. Okay, I'm going to come off of the big screen and type that for you. Okay, so it depends on how you say it.
For
Okay, so
example, in the last sentence, 2 and 3 cups, because are 2 or no? In the last.
okay, got it. All right, so here's how you say that. Okay, there are 2 different ways to say that.
Okay.
2 and 1/3. 2 and 1/3 cup. 2 and 1/3. Cup of olive oil. Okay, because the second measurement is what determines whether you say cup or cups. Okay, so the second one after and is 1/3. Okay, 1/3 is not a full cup, right? So we can't say more than 1. So 2 and 1/3 cup of olive oil. If you say it that way, but if you say 2 cups and 1/3 cup of olive oil, right? So that's the difference. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Very good. You're welcome. Thanks for your question. That was a very good question.
Teacher,
Yes, please.
can we say 1/3 or it has to be 1/3?
You could say 1/3. That's right, because
Okay.
remember, if it's just 1, you can say a.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent job, guys. Great questions. All right, let's try this out. Okay, now that we know how to read the numbers, all right, let's try to read a recipe. All right, so let's just take turns here. Okay, I'm not sure if, can everybody see the numbers on the screen? Are they too small? Let me make it a tad bit bigger. Let's see.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay, good. All right, very good. Okay, so guys, we want to make black magic cake. All right, that looks divine. I would love to have a piece of that black magic cake. All right, but I need you all to tell me the ingredients that we need. Okay, so I'm going to start with Elcio. Tell me the first ingredient, Elcio.
134. I don't see. It's.
Okay, 1 3/4.
I don't see the text.
Okay, so it's 1, and then 3, and then a slash, and then 4.
The screen is flickering.
Oh, it's wiggling?
Yes.
Sorry about that. Okay, let me come out of here.
The screen is blinking.
Oh, got it. Sorry about that. All right, let me come off of screen share then. Let me cancel that, and I'll do something else. Let's see, how about see if I can put the numbers in the chat. Unfortunately, we can't keep looking at the cake. All right, very good. Okay, so there's our numbers in the Verbaling chat, and let's put the other numbers here in the other chat.
Okay.
Okay, good. So now everybody can see. All right, very good. So Elcio, read the first line for me.
Okay, 1 and 3/4 cups all-purpose flour.
Very good. Okay, so the way they have it here, because you have more than 1 cup, okay, they do add the S on the end. 1 3/4 cups all-purpose flour. And it doesn't say of, but you know that you need to say of because you need to say what's actually in the cup.
Okay. 2 cups
Okay,
white sugar.
Okay, stop there. Stop there. Very good. 2 cups of white sugar. Excellent job. Very good. Okay. All right. Let's have the next 2 ingredients, and let's have Amaury. Tell me the next 2 ingredients, Amaury.
Sorry, teacher, I'm lost in that lesson. Sorry.
Okay,
Teacher?
check the chat. Check the chat box for me. Right after 2 cups. All right. What's the next ingredient?
I see. Okay. Sorry. Okay. 2 eggs, 1 cup strong brewed coffee.
Okay, scroll up. Right after 2 cups of white sugar, what follows there?
1 cup buttermilk.
Okay, I
1
think you're
cup vegetable oil.
okay. I think you're down a little bit low. Okay, but thank you. You read those 2 for us, and that was correct. All right, good. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
So you have to go back up to the top some. Okay.
Carissa, what
Yes.
is the baking soda?
Baking soda is one of the white ingredient. Okay, let's see. You're getting some messages. I can't say that in I can't say that in Portuguese. Okay, Elcio, I'll Google that for me.
To increase the size of breads or
Yes,
the cake? Okay.
it does. It increases the size of your cake. It's an ingredient that you add to increase the size. Yeah, that's it. Good. All right. So basically that's it. All right. Let's see. Jubari, can you tell me the next 2 ingredients after the after 2 cups of white sugar? Can you tell me the next 2 ingredients?
Okay, it's a first cup unsweetened cocoa powder. It's okay.
Good. Okay. Now that word is unsweetened. Unsweetened.
Unsweetened.
Very good. Cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder.
Yep, very good. Great pronunciation. All right, very good. Luo, tell me the next 2 ingredients.
1 teaspoon baking powder and 1 teaspoon salt.
Good, excellent job. All right, Luis Antonio, tell me the next 2 ingredients.
2 eggs, 1 cup strong brewed coffee.
Very good. All right, and the last 2 ingredients. Abby.
Okay, 1 cup buttermilk and half a cup of vegetable oil.
Very
And
good.
1
Okay, go ahead and finish.
Okay, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Yes, very good. Excellent, excellent job, excellent job. Okay, so good. We got some good practice here reading the ingredients to this great chocolate cake. All right, very good. All right, guys, so when you go to the grocery store, okay, and you can make a simple grocery list in English. All right, so you can use the measurements that we've given you, cups of, bags of, sticks of, or you can just tell me the number of individual things that you need from the grocery store. Okay, very good. Before we move on, does anyone have any questions? Okay, all right. Now let's use this when we're talking about things that ordering beverages at a restaurant. Okay, I'm going to try to share my screen again. I want you to see this picture. All right, we're going to go back to cups of and bottles of. Okay, and unfortunately, I'm not sure why, but I can't share my screen. Okay, so if you're at a restaurant, okay, you can order cups of different things. All right, so Ezequiel, let's pretend that we're at a restaurant. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to type here in the chat box, I'll have a cup of, and I'd like you to tell me what you'll have a cup of.
Nice.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure if you can see that chat, but I'll put it in the other chat as well. Okay. So Ezequiel, tell me what you'll have.
No, but I can see the chat.
Okay.
Your message.
Okay.
I have a cup of wine, could be.
Very good. Yes, you could have a cup of wine. You could also have a glass of wine as well.
Yes.
Very good. Now you can add to that. You could say, I'll have a glass of red wine. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Or you could also
White
say
wine.
red wine, white wine, dry wine, sweet wine.
Nice.
Okay, red, white. I'm going to put dry and sweet wine here, just so that you have it for your reference. Okay, very good. Okay, you can also ask for other things. For example, let's see. Let's ask Luo. Luo, if you're at a restaurant, what would you like to drink? Luo?
I will have a glass of beer.
Good, a glass of beer. Okay, all right. You could also ask for a chilled mug of beer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So I don't know about you, but I like to have a cold glass. I don't really
Yes.
like ice in my beer. I like a cold glass. All
Yes, of
right.
course.
All right, very good. Excellent job. Okay, and if you want something hot, okay, you could ask for tea or coffee, okay, depending upon what you like at a restaurant. Okay, so those are some things that you can talk about. You could also ask for a bottle, okay, a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne if you're celebrating something. Okay, but you'll notice that right after the noun, you want to add of. Okay, that lets the person know what you want to drink. Okay, very good. Okay, let's talk about a different subject. All right, let's talk about tools. Okay, so for you tool lovers out there, all right, so let's suppose that we are going to a hardware store. Oh, what a shame that I can't share my screen. I prepared a really great slide for you. Let me see if I can try it again. Yes, I think I can get it. Okay, can everybody see what's on the screen now? Or is it still coming up black? Can you see it?
Yes, we can see
Yes,
it.
I can see it.
Okay, so let's suppose that we're going to the hardware store. All right, let's try to come up with a list of tools that we want to buy. Okay, it's blinking again. Well, okay, you got a quick glimpse of it. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so let's talk about tools. All right, so let's talk about individual tools. So can anyone think of some tools? Let me start with Ezekiel. Ezekiel, can you think of some names of some tools that you know of?
Um, a knife? No, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, good. You could say a knife, depending on where you are. It could be a knife, that's true. All right, let's see, maybe, okay, let's get some additional help. Elcio, can you think of any tools?
Let me remember, and I bought an axe.
Okay,
That's
an
correct.
axe. Very
Axe.
good. Very good, an
And
axe.
screwdriver,
Good, a screwdriver.
and I don't remember other names for tools.
A
Okay,
hammer could be.
good, a hammer, good. Can anyone else think of any other ones? Great job.
A tape measure.
Good, a tape measurer. Okay, very good. Now these are things that you can say individually, okay? A knife, an axe, a screwdriver. You can also put numbers in front of these, okay? 2 screwdrivers, 2 hammers if you need 2 hammers. All right, now let's talk about things that we can buy in a can, okay? A can of. What can we buy a can of at the hardware store?
Nails.
Well, that actually goes better in a bag. Right, so maybe a bag of nails.
Yes, okay.
Okay, what about a can of,
Grease?
yeah, you can buy a can of grease. Okay, maybe a can of grease, or you can maybe buy a bottle of grease. Maybe, I don't know, grease. What about a can of paint?
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh, very good. And with paint, you can buy pints. Okay, you can buy a pint of paint. Good, a can of glue, Ebby, right? So a pint of paint. You can buy gallons. Okay, a gallon of paint. Good, excellent job. All right, so let's go with a bag. What can we put in a bag? A bag of, okay, how about a bag of nails? Okay, so the nails are what you use your hammer with. Okay, a bag of nails or a bag of screws you could buy.
A
All
nut.
right.
Bag
Nuts.
of nuts.
Yep, a bag of nuts. That's it. Good. Excellent job. A bag of screws, a bag of nuts. Excellent job. Okay, let's come away from the hardware store. Okay, let's go to the gas station. Okay, so when you buy gas, what kind of measurements do you use when you buy gas? What kind of quantities do we use when you buy gas?
Brazil liters.
Okay, all right. So
In the
liters.
United States, gallons, no? Gallons?
Yep, you can buy
Gallons.
gallons. All right, so liters or gallons, okay, of gas. All right, so when you go to the gas station, you can say the number of liters you want. Okay, so give me an example. Let's see, in Costa Rica we use liters as well. So Tony, when you go to the gas station, how many liters of gas do you normally buy?
I normally buy. I say to the third person, I need 1,000 of super.
You see.
Or
Good. So I need.
here in Costa Rica, no, don't use lighters, but I can say I need 3 liters of gas.
Mm-hmm. Good, very good. Good. So you can say, I need 3 liters. I need 3 liters of gas. Or if your car is diesel, you might say, I need 10 liters of diesel.
Of diesel, okay.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So diesel.
In my country, usually I set in money. Okay, for example, $10.
Okay, good. So I need $10, and you say of what? Okay, so what kind of gas do you use?
Extra, $10 of extra.
Good, $10 of extra. All right. Now, I usually say, I say in colones, although I can say in dollars as well, I need maybe 25,000 colones of regular. Or, good, I was just going to say that, Luis Antonio, you took the words right out of my mouth. Please fill it up. Okay, good. That's actually a way to talk about quantity as well. You may not say a specific amount of gas, but I just need you to fill it up. However much that is, fill it up. Okay, very good. Okay, so what about cooking gas? How do we measure cooking gas? I know here in Costa Rica where I live, I use cooking gas. All right, does anyone else use cooking gas?
Yes. Well, I am from Venezuela, but I live in Ecuador. Here I use gas for food.
Okay, so how do you ask for your cooking gas? What do you say? What quantity?
I don't know how is the name of the word because I don't know the name in English.
Okay, no problem. All right, yep, good. Ebby, so a cylinder of gas.
Yes, that cylinder.
Okay. All right, very good. So you can say a cylinder of gas or you can say of cooking gas to be more specific. All right, I may say also a tank of gas, depending on how you call it. All right, so a cylinder or a tank of gas. Yep, that's true. Good, excellent job. Excellent job. Okay, we've been talking about specific quantities. All right, now what if we have some non-specific quantities? For example, how much? All right, so if you're answering how much, here you're going to use non-count nouns. Okay, so non-count nouns, things you cannot count. Very good. So Luis Antonio said a handful. Okay, so Luis Antonio, what could I say? A handful of what? Give me an example, Luis Antonio.
A handful of peanuts.
Good. All right, so a handful of peanuts. Excellent job. Can anyone give me another example? A handful of...
Flowers.
Yeah, good. A handful of flour. Sometimes,
Rice.
good. A
Okay.
flour, good. Of rice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Good. Beans of beans, exactly. All right, so some cooks don't use measurements. Okay, they don't use a cup of or a teaspoon of anything. They may just use a handful. Or if you're talking about salt, you could say a pinch of salt. Okay, so it's just
Yeah.
you I'm sorry?
Sorry. My microphone is on. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Good. All right, good. So Luis Antonio, you said a bunch of. Okay, what can I say a bunch of what? A bunch of
Grapes.
Flowers.
Grapes.
yeah, there you go. Good. Okay, so a bunch of
Ban
flowers.
bananas.
Uh-huh. Good. Yep, that's true. Good.
Grapes.
Grapes. Good. Excellent. Excellent job. All right, so these are some ways to describe things. It's kind of it's not as specific as giving a number, okay, but you describe what you want. Okay,
Teacher,
very good. Yes,
I have a question.
go
What's the
ahead.
difference between pinch and bunch?
Pinch and punch.
Yeah, pinch and bunch.
Pinch and bunch. Okay. Let's see. I think I can show you a picture a bit better. Okay, a pinch is just you. Okay, no. Let me show you a. Let me
You
show you
can
a picture of it.
touch it with your fingers. A
Mm-hmm.
pinch of salt.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. Yep, and that was a really good description, LCO. That's right. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture here, and this will give you an idea. I'm going to put it on, let's see if I can put it on this slide. Doesn't really go with the tools, but all right, let's see if I can share screen now. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Where did it go? All right, I'm going back to the Hangout, and there we go. Beautiful. Okay, here I'm going to share. See if you can see it. All right, check the screen now. All right, I put it on the tools slide. It doesn't really go on the tools slide, but just so that you can see it. All right, you see the fingers in the salt?
Yes.
Okay, that's a pinch.
May I have a question?
Yes, please.
Actually, in our country, we don't have this expression as a pinch of, so we usually use a little bit of something instead of this. So,
Okay.
a little bit is the right one to replace. To instead of saying a pinch of, can I say a little bit of?
Yeah, you can say a little bit of. That's true. Yeah,
Okay.
you can. You can adjust it. This is just to give you an option. Okay, so if you hear someone say a pinch of salt, then you'll know what it is, right? But if you say a little bit of salt, that's the exact same thing. All right, very good. And also, this is a bunch of. Okay, so it's several of the same thing, and they're usually connected together. Okay, so that would be a bunch of. All right, very good. Actually, guys, you're asking really great jobs, really great questions. All right, good. A ton of. Yep, a ton of is also a very good way to describe larger amounts of things. Okay, I want to show you. I'm going to stop sharing. That way this won't flash anymore. Sorry about that. I don't know why that flashes. Okay, very good. Okay, let's talk about some and okay, all right. So some and any describe non-specific amounts. Okay, so for example, I could ask you, I could say, Okay, I could say Ebby. Ebby, do you have some sugar? Okay. And Ebby, how could you respond? If I ask you if you have some sugar, how could you respond, Ebby?
Yes, I have some sugar in my kitchen.
Good. Yes, I have. And I'm going to type this in the chat box. Okay, yes, I have some sugar in my kitchen. Very good. Okay, now what if Ebby was to say no? Okay, so she could say, okay, I'm gonna add a word here, and I want you to tell me if this is correct. Okay, so what if she said, no, I don't have some sugar in my kitchen? Okay, is that correct?
I don't have any sugar.
Any sugar.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so when you have a negative response, okay, you cannot use some. Okay, you have to say any. So in this case, it would be I don't have any sugar. Okay, or she could simply say no, I don't. Okay, either one, but I wanted to show you any. Okay, I could also say in my question, I could say, do you have any sugar? Okay.
Yeah.
Any can be used in questions.
When
Okay. Go ahead.
when I know that the answer will be yes, I can use any.
Yes, that's right. Very good. All right, but if you have a negative answer, okay, you want to use any. You cannot use some. It's sometimes when I talk to my native Spanish speakers, I say, well, it's the difference between saying, oh gosh, I forgot the example now. Oh, okay. Algunos and ninguno. Okay, so there are certain situations where you can say alguno and others where you can say ninguno. Okay, and I'm sure in Portuguese you can say the same thing, and in other languages it's the same thing.
Nenhum.
Okay, good. Good. Those words actually sound very, very similar.
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent job. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes, please.
some, does some does sun sun is used in questions as well as any.
Yes. 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 All right, but some is only used when you give positive answers. Very good. Okay. All right, good. Amari, you're asking intermedio, promedio. Okay. You could use average. Okay. For example, an average amount of something. Okay. For example, some people give measurements like that. All right. Now, what if I say a few? Okay, so a few eggs. About how many eggs am I speaking about? A few eggs. About how many eggs is that? Okay, does anybody have an idea?
One.
A couple of
More
two.
than two.
Two, at least.
Okay, good. Okay, so if I want to say, for example, if I say an egg, how many eggs am I saying? How many eggs is that? Okay, good. So that would be one egg. If I say a couple of eggs, how many eggs is that?
Two.
Two.
Right, that would be 2 eggs. All right, if I say a few eggs, how many is that?
A little
More
question.
than two. More than two.
Good, good. Okay, but not a whole lot more than 2. Okay, so it can maybe
And
3 or maybe 4 eggs. Okay,
less than three.
right, good. So maybe 3 or 4 eggs. Okay, if I say a few, that's about what I mean. Okay, if I say several eggs, about how many eggs is that? Several.
12.
12. Good. Okay, so let's say maybe 5 or more eggs. All right, good. All right, now if I say a dozen eggs, how many is that?
12.
12.
Excellent job. All right, you guys are excellent. This is good. So this is 12 eggs. All right. So what if I say 3 dozen eggs? How many is that?
36.
36.
Good. It really isn't a math class, but right. 36 eggs. All right, very good. Excellent job. Okay, so these are some other phrases that you can use when you talk about quantity. All right. Does anyone have any questions, any lingering questions about quantity? Okay. All right. If not, I'm going to take a quick trip to the barber shop or to the beauty shop. Okay, so let's say that you want to get your hair cut.
I never know.
All right, so let me give you some specific vocabulary there. Okay, you can talk about how many inches or centimeters you want cut off. Okay, so you could say, please cut, and you can say a specific number of centimeters. Please cut 4 centimeters. Okay, off.
2 fingers.
Okay, good. 2 fingers. Yep, I've seen people do that. Okay, cut 2 fingers off. Well, not literally, but if in context.
Very dangerous.
Be careful. You need to be showing with your hair. You need to be saying 2 fingers, just like that. 2 fingers. You want to cut 2 fingers length.
I'm not going to the butcher.
Exactly. Okay,
Go
very
to
good.
hairstyle.
All right, very good. Okay, if you don't want to say a specific amount, you can say, I just need a trim.
Okay, trim.
All right, a trim.
T-R-E-M?
T-R-I-M,
Yeah,
a trim.
Trim.
Okay, or I could say, just cut
Even.
a...
Even could be.
I'm sorry?
Could be even.
Even?
Even.
Yeah, you could say even it up. Yep, so that means whatever style, whatever cut you have, you just want them to even it up. You may have some hairs that are longer than others. You can say even it up.
Yeah.
All right, good. You could also say just cut a little off the sides, off the top, okay? Or off the top. Okay, just a little. Okay, and you may just show with your fingers just about how much you want cut off. Okay, decrease the size. Not decrease the size. When you're at the barber shop, yeah, you want to talk about cutting, trimming. Yeah, even it up. For example, if you're just tired of your hair, you could say cut it all off. Some people like, especially men, some men like to go bald. Okay, so you can just say cut it all off. Okay, if you want to go bald. Okay, other words are a buzz cut. You can say specifically what kind of cut you want. Okay, so that just gives you an idea of different settings in which you can talk about quantities. Okay? All right. Well, that is the end of our lesson for today. Good, Luis Antonio. I think if your head is shaped nicely, then I think going bald looks very nice. All right, very good. All right, well, thank you everyone for your participation here in class today. If you'd like to take a one-on-one lesson with me, just go ahead and sign up for it on Verbaling. Otherwise, look out for future lessons. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful evening or a wonderful day, depending upon where you are. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye-bye. Pura vida.
Pura vida.
Viva Saprissa, ¿ves?
Well, I won't get into Saprissa.
You are Saprissa fan.
I really am not Saprissa, and I'm not